Hi everyone, it's me, Ash. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate every single one of you and your precious time. Anyways, so today we are going to do this look. I'm not sure how I feel about these lashes. They're kind of just a little bit crazy and not shaped in a way that I like. But anyways, we're gonna do this look on this eye using this palette. This is the Ace Beaute Flair palette, and yes, it's beautiful. It's kind of a dim fall palette. It reminds me of like leaves and time change and fall. For my lips, I'm wearing a Lime Crime Squash. I don't love this formula, but I love this color, so I'm wearing it. I would never, ever, ever wear the Lime Crime lippies out on like a date or a concert or to work or anywhere, because it gets, oh look, see, it's on my teeth. How long is this on here? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think they're clean. Yeah, that's part of why I would never wear that out, but then also it just cakes up and gets all gross, and I don't know. But I like the colors, and for very short wear, like an hour maybe. All right, anyways, I'm gonna take a sherbet. How have you guys been? Any updates, any life updates, anything interesting? I used the Pretty Vulgar primer. I got it in BoxyCharm a long time ago, and I've just been trying to use it up before I try a different primer. It's the first eye primer I've ever used, the only eye primer I've used. Never really had any issues with it, and I didn't used to wear primer, obviously, but then this bitch got old, and it was like all of a sudden I felt like I would benefit from primer, and I did. So yeah, I'm gonna go into Moss. Do you guys have this palette? Do you like the Ace Beaute formula? Do you hate it? What do you think? I like it. I do think that a lot of times the shimmers are not my favorite. I mean, and the majority of their palettes, they're not my favorite, and I have a lot of their palettes. Actually, I'm going to do a ranking video on them and just kind of talk about them a little bit, but I don't have issues with their shadows. I do think that you have to work a little bit at some of the colors, but not too bad. And I also do feel like if you're not experienced with shadows, they may pose an issue just because they can be super pigmented. Sorry, dusting off my shirt. And that is my cat making noise. It's the story of my life. It's my dog, it's my cat, it's my kids. Okay, Atlantis. That's the shade I am going into. You like my earrings? I'm feeling super fall today. Okay. Today was 80 instead of 100, so it's been a good day, and the AC is finally, the chillers are finally back on at work, so that's been nice. And my coworker, he is my boss. Kinda. I mean, I work under him. He is my lead. He's the head custodian at the school, but he and I went around washing windows. That's what we did today outside of the building, you know, spraying and rinsing. So that's what I did today. Yeah, I am doing my makeup. I don't know why I keep doing stuff over here, but yeah, I'm doing my makeup at 5 o'clock. I haven't done my makeup in a while. I actually don't know how I manage, but I've only filmed a couple of times, and I guess I do. I film a few looks, or not looks, but a few videos at once, like whether that be 2 unboxings and whatever, you know what I mean? I film a couple looks, or not looks, I don't do my makeup twice a day, but a couple, you know, videos in one day. But I only filmed like twice last week, and I haven't done any this week, and it is now Thursday. That's a lie. I did 2 this week. I did unboxing of BoxyCharm and the Apocalyptic subscription, but I've been feeling kind of like depressed, or I don't know, tired, or unmotivated, uninspired. I don't know. I've just been feeling about makeup, and yeah, so that is why I haven't been filming. But today I felt like doing my makeup. Like, I really felt like doing my makeup, so I'm excited. I just took the Infallible full wear concealer that I have. It's almost gone. It's like on its last leg. And I'm doing a cut crease, half cut crease. This isn't the best brush for this. I should be using a more precise brush, but most of my brushes are no longer precise. I need brushes. I'm really rough on brushes, and also most of my brushes are several years old and have had heavy use. So yeah, I think this cut crease might be a little bit higher than the other side. It's okay, because if you look at my hair, it's like different too. Like, both sides of my face are not created equal. Let me tell you what. I'm going to go into biscotti. I think that's how you say it. I don't know what biscotti is. Is it like some kind of food? What else was I going to say? I was going to say something else, but I don't remember. But yeah, you see the shimmers are good for like crinkly eyes like mine. But I have crinkly eyes, and I just don't give a shit. I'm going to live my best life and have crinkly, wrinkly eyelids with sparkle. Anyways, so, but if you have crinkly eyelids and it bothers you, their shimmers are great. But if you don't, they're just a little lackluster in a majority of their palettes. But Bayberry, I do love the color stories, and they are also a black owned, I believe, a black owned brand. So yeah, they're indie, great brand to support. I hope you guys have been doing well. And yeah, schools are starting really soon here, potentially. I mean, we're all like betting if our governor is going to shut it down or not. So, but we were going to do lunches in the cafeteria, and then plans changed, and the principal pulled me and my lead in, and he's like, change of plans. You guys gotta like unset the cafeteria up. You need to get garbage cans, lunch garbage cans back in the classrooms, yada yada. And they're doing it this way now. The kids are gonna be eating in the cafeteria because they are, or in the rooms again, because they are trying to prevent having to shut down the whole school. So if they have too many cohorts or everybody eating in the cafeteria and somebody gets sick, everybody has to leave. The school's shut down, the whole entire school. My chair is creaky. So now they're, going to be eating in their classroom. For that not to happen, pumpkin. I'm glad I don't, I really want the lead position. Just because I want to work days. But I'm kind of glad I'm not there, and that I'm not the lead, because now he has to deal with, once again, with more classrooms and more students. I took pumpkin. I don't know if I told you that. Pumpkin? But he's got to go breakfast and lunch and pick up the trash bags, and it's a lot, and it takes a lot of time. So it like takes up his day. But yeah, I mean, I support not trying to spread everything and all of that, that whole thing and what they're thinking. But I don't think we should really be opening the schools. You can hate me for saying that. I don't care. I mean, I kind of do because I am a Libra and I care about being liked, but I hate the numbers where I'm at are super freaking high. Our hospitals are at like 98% capacity. I just don't think it's safe. My lead is the opposite. He wants everything back to normal. He's old and that's fine. I just let him tell me how he feels about it, and then I just kind of try to keep my mouth shut, but because I want to be liked. But yeah, I'm just keeping it real with you guys because you can't attack me at work. But I don't think we should be opening schools. I understand why. I'm a parent of 3 elementary kids now. Well, 2 elementary and now 1 middle schooler. She'll be in 6th grade. And so I understand the need of going back to school. But I'm telling you what, schools have always been short-staffed on custodial staff, and as a result, that means really quick, not very thorough cleaning, and I can't clean the schools COVID restriction-wise. Our classrooms are not social distancing at all, and I know in the South that school is resumed and, they have had to shut down, but when somebody gets sick, and I don't know, I just don't think the risks of students and their lives is worth it. Now my 6th grader, she wants to get the vaccine. She wants to get it. I talked to her about it, and that is the decision and conclusion that she has come to, is that she wants to get it. And so when she's 12, in January, she can get it, and that's fine. And I feel safer with her at school, having been vaxxed and wearing a mask. But my other kids can't get vaccinated. They're too young, which puts them at risk. And I just, as a parent, my biggest fear is to send my kids to school and one of them die. And then I have to go, yeah, I knew that it was a risk and I risked my child's life. I mean, maybe I'm being dramatic, and then as a custodian at the school, I know how clean it is. And it's not clean. It's all curb appeal, baby. I mean, during COVID last year, we had more, I'm going to back you up now, but we had more, staff and EAs were helping wipe down, and I had Wednesdays to really deep clean between, because of hybrid, there was no schools on Wednesday, and so I was able to clean between cohorts, the A and B kids, and that kind of thing. But that's not what's happening this year. And yeah, it's hard. It's really freaking hard. And then it's really hard to keep my kids home too. Sorry guys, this year you're not going to socialize again. Although my kids have my siblings who are their age, by the way. And a couple of safer, close friends, and we do stuff, and they have online and they FaceTime, stuff. It's still, and I know for them that's kind of their life. They grew up with that, you know what I mean? We didn't grow up making friends online, I mean, we did, but not like to this level. There's so many games and so many places that my kids are talking to people, which is actually scary too, because I don't really know if they're talking to kids or adults on their video game. My oldest plays Fortnite and talks to people on her mic and stuff, you know, and she really wants to do band, so I really don't want to keep her from joining that in her 6th grade year, but God, her life or school, oh, shit if I know. It's hard. Are you guys, I mean, I don't think we should open, and I'm sure, I mean, luckily I don't get watched very much by people, but I'm sure there's some people who do watch me who's going to disagree with my opinion, and that's fine. I don't care. Those are your, you know, feelings, and they're just as valid as mine for the most part. I mean, there's just some things that I can't get behind ever. But, you know, sending your kid to school and opening schools. I understand if you have a different opinion than me. That's cool. I'm going to use the electric daisy for my water line. So hopefully I didn't upset anybody. I have lost a family member to COVID. And yes, he was old. I mean, he wasn't old. He was like 60. But my grandpa died from COVID alone. My grandma couldn't see him. And he passed away. And that was really sad. Alone on a ventilator, so he couldn't even talk. She couldn't talk to him. See these pencils? They suck. Sorry, I kind of started talking about my grandpa. Didn't mean to. Because it's a sad thing, and I know a lot of people have lost people to COVID. So, sorry, I had to take a break. But yeah, so I don't know. It's really hard for me because I get people's thoughts and opinions and feelings on this. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, we don't know what the hell we're doing, but I do back science. But I had somebody say, well, kids don't really die from it. It's a very, very, very small portion. It's not worth inconveniencing everybody else. We have to wear masks in work. Parents don't have school for their kids. And it's not good for the economy. And I'm like, my response to this person, which I work with this person, is like, okay, but you know, some kids die. But it's not that many. But it could be my kid. Like, the percentage may be low, but nobody is I'm not special. My kids are special to me, but to this virus, they're not special. The virus doesn't give a shit about them. They're not going to choose some other kid. My kids are at risk. Like, I don't know. This person was on an anti-masking rage at that point, like, because we had not had to be, we didn't have to be wearing masks at that point, because they had lifted that restriction, and then the restriction came up again, and we have to wear masks again. It's a requirement. Now, I haven't had to work with people really, except for my lead, and I try to stay 6 feet, apart. So because I was 6 feet apart and stuff, I didn't really wear my mask when working with him. I didn't work with him a whole lot. Normally we're doing separate things on different sides of the building. But anyways, it's just like, this person don't want to wear a mask because it's inconveniencing them. And the few lives lost means nothing to him. And that just blows my mind. I don't understand. Anyways, this video is probably going to get a lot of hate because there's so many views and opinions on it. But yeah, those are just mine. Sorry if you disagree. I just went on a whole tangent and I didn't need to. This video is far longer than I thought it was going to be. But yeah. So that's the finished look. Sorry about my little ranting. It was really ranting. I don't know. The hate's gonna come flooding in. I hope not. I can't deal with that. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. Oh, I forgot something. Just kidding. I used a green shimmer. I'm not gonna tell you out of the palette. It's a discontinued palette. Oh, it's a yellow. I used yellow, not green. It's a discontinued palette that wasn't on the market very long. And you can use any shimmer that you have that is a yellow. The palette is it's a palette that was discontinued because it was inappropriate. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it is. But yeah, alright. Finished look. Wah, 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 wah. I am in a freaking weird mood, you guys. Weird. Alright, I'm gonna go. It's been entirely too long. Bye.